Imagine the excitement that I had based here in Victoria on Vancouver Island in British Columbia, and somebody says to me, guess what? There's a social media platform startup on Vancouver Island, and it's called Hey, Hey. And I'm talking to the chief poopah of this thing. Her name is Jessica, and she's with me today. Jessica, I'm so excited about this. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful. And you?
Well, look, I'm really excited about this.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us what's going on. So, it is a social media platform.
Mhm.
It is, so that means for those uninitiated, it's going to be like a Facebook, like a Threads, like a this, like a that, where you can talk. But it's called a very Canadian label because it is Canadian homegrown, right? Tell us about your story and let's tell the world about this product.
Yeah, absolutely. A was kind of started last year, right as the political landscape was changing. And we thought it's time now that Canada has its own social network. We started in February, we launched in August, and we've been growing. We're getting close to 30,000 users now, and that's all organic. Just people wanting to be on something that is Canadian and their own.
That is such a great story. Okay, so I'm involved with a lot of community stuff, and certainly last February, so February of 2025, Trump comes on board and pisses everybody off, and especially Canadians, the majority of us.
Mhm.
And wanting to take us over and want to do this and that. And that continues to this day. And I think it's going to get even worse because the world is collapsing in front of our eyes. Was there some sort of triggering event for you where you went, that is what's going to, get me to do this? Was there?
Absolutely. It was the 51st state comment. It didn't sit well with me. I've spent years in tech and ended up working for an American tech company and just realized that this is something that we need for ourselves. There's censorship starting to happen on the American platforms as well. And so really trying to bring a voice to Canadians and make people feel safer that their data is not hosted and in the United States.
That is so great. You should honestly have flags all over your room there. We're certainly going to put them all over this video, and we're going to promote this. And you and I are going to go, go crazy over this thing because we are Canadians, eh? That's right.
Absolutely.
Okay, tell us a little bit, please, about the sort of a little bit about the mechanics of this. First of all, how do you start a social network? Like, how does that happen?
Well, that's a great question. Yeah, I mean, my
Like, you don't find
background,
that on the shelf, do you? A
yeah,
book.
no, no. My background is in technology. So I was a developer for, 8 or 9 years, and then I moved into sort of managing larger and larger projects and programs. Spent a lot of time at Lululemon, and then I went over to Reddit, spent a couple of years there, and so I got to see kind of how the mechanics of high volume data worked. And it wasn't something I was set out to do. Hey, we're going to build our own social network. But, when this event came up, I'm lucky enough to have a partner that is very good at AI, built me a prototype over the weekend. And like, okay, then we're doing this. And so it's been sort of a surprise, but also I think this is more of a mission for me. It's a passion project because I think Canadians need to have their own voices and not to be drowned out by other
Well, it's going to
countries.
now become a passion project for Canadians, and we're going to get all of them on. So when we reach, what's the current population of Canada? Is it 45 mil? Something
Around
like
that, yeah.
that. Okay. So when we get A to 45 mil, then we'll stop videotaping, okay? Okay, so you now still in my opinion, my humble opinion, it's sort of at a startup place, I
Mhm.
guess,
Yep.
which means the platform is evolving, the features are evolving, the look is evolving. Tell
Mhm.
us sort of where you've been, how many people, maybe where they're from, because not a lot of Canadians know about this, so you must be getting people from somewhere
Mhm.
that might not be Canada, and that where you might be evolving to.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, we started off obviously small. Our initial launch, we had great designs, we had all that, but as we get user feedback, we want to evolve the platform. Especially, and in addition to that, all of the AI technologies that are advancing are really helping us do this on a very lean team.
Isn't that
And
amazing?
so,
It just isn't
yeah,
that amazing how that works?
it's very
Like
amazing.
I've been in tech most of my life, and I had an online learning company in the 2000s. I don't know, 120 staff, and to build, for example, hypothetically, an online learning module, I needed
Mhm.
maybe 30 or 40 people, web developers, graphic designers, blah blah blah. Tech guys to well, nowadays I can do all of that. You're looking at the company right here, and I've got about 10 digital employees.
Nice,
We go
nice.
right, right.
Yes.
I mean,
Do they
sorry, I
have
had to
names?
segue out there. Yeah, AI one, AI two,
Yeah.
notebook.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
it's so neat just to
wow,
see the evolution of this and to be able to take those skill sets that you have and just speed them up, essentially.
well, it allows creative minds, it allows
Mhm,
innovative minds, it allows courageous minds, which are all define a Canadian. Okay,
mhm,
and we're not going to put up with the bullying and the patronizing and the
mhm.
condescending and the threats. We're not going to do that. Okay. And so this is one extension of that. This is a manifestation of that feeling. Okay, let's have our own digital platform to talk about stuff.
Absolutely.
About Canadians, made by Canadians, for Canadians.
Mhm.
Doesn't mean you can't talk about anything else. There's no rules on this platform, are there, like that?
No, no. I mean the platform's open globally, so we've actually
Okay.
we've had users join from all over the world. But I think what makes it unique is that we really highlight local in Canada,
Oh,
so
okay.
that a user can come in and either discover their own local city that they're in or where they might want to travel to. And so it really gives you sort of an eye into what is happening across Canada.
That is so freaking amazing. I'm so excited about this. We're going to tell the world, and we're going to stop talking about this when we're at 45 million Canadians as subscribers. Is that a deal?
It's a deal, but that's not the only way we're going. We're going bigger than that.
Yeah, I know. But you and I, by then you'll be going, I don't need you anymore, John. Thank you, John, for your excitement.
Yeah.
And certainly that is just so cool. Okay, I've got obviously addresses, I've got stuff, all kinds of connectivity on this screen. Jessica, thank you for your time. Thank you for this initiative. Just love it. And we will talk a whole ton more about this and let the world know about this fantastic communication product. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for having me.